Hi guys, it's December the 31st, 2021, so in approximately 20 minutes this stink year will be finally over. Yes, that's right, it'll be finally over. Now, just wanted to say Happy New Year to you guys. Hope you're going to have a great New Year's. Keep those heads up. Us is down. Other way around, actually. Keep going. Do what you do. Live a lot. Whatever your New Year's resolution may be, don't worry if you don't fulfill it. Because at the end of the day, if you're true to you, then that's all that matters. So, without further ado, I'd like to say Happy New Year, guys, for 2022. Some of you guys are on the road to start. Some of us are still going. Ho ho, ho ho, it's off to it we go. Just a bit of comedy there for you guys. I did say this channel is going to be random. So, yeah. So, what's been happening lately? I've had these last couple of weeks off or so. And I'm absolutely loving it. It's been really, really hot here. Let's close this door. Yeah, it's been really, really hot here in Rotorua, in my little hometown lately. So, I don't know why, other than it's summer. It's cold in the mornings, but then all of a sudden it starts to get really, really hot. And stays really, really hot for the rest of the day and night. What else? What else can I say? So I did start a Twitter account. Twitter? No, sorry. Instagram. And TikTok. Sorry. I've got brain fog at the moment. So terrible. Yeah, so I started those two. So I now have an account on each. I'll have to tell you all that later because I'm not too sure which one I am on which. What my names are on which. So yeah, you guys will just have to bear with me with that. I might even just post it down in the comments, okay? Add it to the description. So we've now got another 16 minutes to go or so. And I don't know if there's a concert on in town tonight or not. So you guys will just have to figure that out. If you're at Mardi Gras, if there is a Mardi Gras, good on you. Happy New Year's. Have a great night. If you're out on the town, Happy New Year. Cheers. I had a few drinks last night myself, so I'm not drinking today. Although I did have one bottle. Not of wine, but yeah. I had a stubby of an RTD. But yeah, it was good. Last night was really good. What else? My husband really loves his Christmas present that I got him. I got him a footstool. He's been wanting a footstool for a while, seeing as our other footstool is all taken up with my diamond painting stuff for now. Till I can get my room sort of sorted. Oh my god, it looks so terrible. Oh, and that looks even worse. Alright, oh, the reason I got myself a TikTok and Instagram account, I've been wanting one of them for a while now, is I actually got myself a new phone this week. Oh, can't remember now. Either either. It's not even 12 o'clock yet, I'm yawning. Yeah, I got myself a new phone. Finally. So I'm able to do that. I'm also able to do an app called Smell. So I'm on there as well. Actually, I might just go through to my room because I'm going to have a cigarette. It's hot in here. Turn the fan on. Oh. So, also, what was I saying? Oh yeah, my new phone. I'm absolutely loving it. Did you guys know, if you don't know this already, you can actually pay with your phone for anything? I think. I'm not sure of the amount you can actually use to pay with your phone, whether you have to use a card or from a certain amount, or what. So I'm just going to pause this for a minute. So sorry about that, guys. I had to pause for a minute. Yeah, so also I was talking about Christmas before. Told you what I got my partner. So you may have noticed something a little bit different, not too much. Can you smell this? I wonder. Wonder what it possibly could be. That's right, it's the bracelet. So my husband gave me this bracelet. It sort of reminded me of my childhood years ago when I had a ring, a little signet ring, which had a heart just like this. On it, though the stone in it was red. I remember it very clearly. I gave it to a friend, or a supposed friend, to borrow, and she lost it. My mum and dad got me that ring. And yeah, I saw this in the shop window at Michael Hill Jewellers. they had it priced in the window at $800. We went in because I wanted it so badly, for sentimental reasons, obviously. They were very mad when that girl didn't actually give it back to me. I was mad. I can't even remember her name now. So, yeah. But, anyway, it was called VIP Day that day. And, what happens on VIP Day at that shop, Michael Jeweller, is, or Michael Hill it's called, what happens on VIP Day is if you go in, you see something for a particular price, you go in, you say you want that item, they tell you it's VIP Day, they tell you that you have to give them a price that you think it is after they've given you a price that they value it at. So that day that happened, my husband went and wrote down a particular amount. Now the bracelet they had up, this bracelet, was for $800 in the shop window originally for 2 whole weeks. 2 whole weeks I saw that in the window, and we went in the 3rd week, and they wrote down, I can't remember what number it was, but they wrote down something like $749 or something like that, just for argument's sake. He wrote down the price that he thought it was worth, which was $600 exactly. They came back to him and said that price was correct, so he got it first bang. So he bought it for me. I have been wearing it for the past week, since Christmas actually. Slept with it, showered with it, and it still looks really good. However, I'm not going to be showering with it or sleeping with it for too much longer, because on Wednesday the 5th of January I have to go and go to work. So I won't be wearing it at work. No way. No way. It's too special for that. So thank you, honey, for my beautiful Christmas present. Mwah. I love you so much. I won't say his name because he doesn't want to be publicised. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. But what I might actually do is have a look. Right, I can't see anything, so let's go through here. Ooh, we have fireworks. Happy New Year, guys. It's now 2022. See you dreadful year of 2021. Some more going off over there. Through the trees, I don't know if you can see that. 2022 in New Zealand. Happy New Year, everyone. Listen to all that banging. Wow. This is what it'll be like all around the country tonight. Stay inside. So yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. It's now 2022 here in good old New Zealand. Glad you guys could join me. Glad I could join you to welcome in this Happy New Year. Let's hope it's better than the last. And let's hope our government actually does something proper. Talking about the government with this COVID-19. They keep changing the rules. First the MIQ, you had to, if you were coming from overseas, you had to stay in an MIQ facility for 14 days and isolate. Then they changed the rules to 10 days. And then for the next 3 days, you'd have to go and self-isolate elsewhere. Now, we had a UK DJ come over. He isolated for 10 days. Then he went to self-isolate for the next 3 days on Waiheke Island. Now, this has been big news in New Zealand lately, or the last day. Apparently, there were 8 cases who were close contacts with him, and they all were infected. 7 of them came back negative result. He also had tests done, and his tests came back negative until he got one positive one, and he was in Waiheke Island self-isolating. So doesn't matter if you're vaccinated or not, you may actually end up with the virus. Just depends on the person, I suppose. Oh well. So, guys, please be careful out there. Please be safe. Take any safety precautions that you need to, whether it be the vaccine or not. Wear a mask. Sanitize. Wash your hands on a regular basis also. So with that, I will tell you now, I'm not vaccinated. My husband's not vaccinated either. That's just our personal preferences. We don't care if you're vaccinated or not. You're still people. We're all people. We've got all our own opinions on this whole vaccine and COVID thing. Unfortunately, for those of us in New Zealand who aren't vaccinated, the government has put a mandate out that some of the businesses need to have vaccine passes. It is not a legal requirement, though, in any business whatsoever. It is up to the individual business on whether they want to have people come in to their business or not, vaccinated or not. Some places still do allow unvaccinated people in, even if you haven't got a pass or a passport. It doesn't matter. If it is a cafe or restaurant or cafe, you can still go in there, into some, and takeaway. Even takeaway places is doing it, which I think is great. Because how do you suppose we would order stuff? And I know a lot of businesses don't do delivery. So yeah. It's just kind of sad, really. Because I don't mind paying a few extra bucks for a delivery, personally. I mean, I order from Hell Pizza for the two of us, a meal or whatever. They've got really nice food there. You can customise their food or whatever to suit your taste. And yeah, I pay $8 for a delivery. Not very much, is it? It's only a few extra bucks. That's okay. Also, I'm going to be, as busy as my life is, I'm going to also be doing a weight loss journey. I actually signed up for it yesterday. It's called V-Shred. Founded by a fitness dude named Vince Sant. Vince being his first name and Sant being his last name, S-A-N-T. So they offer really good custom plans too. So if you're a certain sort of body type, they will make a custom plan for you, specific. Like diet, you can still eat all the things you like. And he actually grew up in a house full of women. So for us females, he actually understands that it doesn't matter what you eat you can still lose the weight or lose the flab if you stick to a plan. And so many people get a plan wrong. This is something I've been doing for years, actually. But, yeah, I just need a little bit of help. I did it for years. Except I did it the wrong way. I was starving myself, basically. The way I did it was, I would eat breakfast, go to work, maybe eat something if I was hungry, drink coffee all day, and then come home, have dinner, and then sometimes I wouldn't even have breakfast in the morning. I'd get up, get ready for work, go to work, have a coffee, have a smoke, work, and then come home and have dinner. So it was basically one meal a day if I didn't have breakfast. And when I didn't have breakfast, I was doing that for years. Over the last year or two, I've actually been eating breakfast in the mornings. So I think the worst thing I could have done, which I did do, was every Saturday my husband would go and I would go into town and have breakfast at a cafe, and I'd order the French toast pretty much every time. We go to a different cafe every time, of course, but it was pretty much French toast, French toast, French toast, or whatever name they called the French toast, like I think it's the Pain Perdu at Artisan Cafe here in Rotorua. Now those places require vaccine pass to eat in, so we can't go there anymore. Oh well, I'll just have to learn how to make French toast and eggs Benedict and all that. No biggie. So, yeah. I ended up putting on a bit of fat. Well, more than a bit, actually. I was 66 kilos. And I've gained 10 kilos over the past few months. Just so that my husband and I could spend some quality time together. This is actually turning into quite a long video. I didn't expect it to be this long. I don't know how long this video will go for. So yeah, what else? Oh, that's what else. The box from my husband's Christmas present, the footstool. We left that empty. We left that lying down on the floor. Our cat loves it because it's warm. Now she needs, every cat, their temperature is usually around about 120 degrees or so. So yeah, whenever they snuggle up on you and fall asleep, that's because you're warm. Not because they love you, but because you're warm. I'll just put that down there. I'm just getting a bit tired. I'm going to go and make me a coffee very soon. So, I just wanted to say, oh, before I do go though, I'm going to go try a different location. What was that, Missy? Yeah, like I'm saying, I'm going to go try a different location from the one I originally had planned. I haven't found anybody yet from the place that I actually wanted to go to show you guys. It's actually probably not a good idea anyway. So, the Green Lake, we call it, because it is green. It's very green. And not because it's been polluted or anything like that, which it probably has. But I will tell you the legend about it that I know. So the Green Lake, the area is basically a couple of volcanoes. We have one that is lying dormant right now that we're actually sitting in. And it actually has a lake. It's called Lake Rotorua. And there's an island right in the middle of Lake Rotorua, which is called Makoia Island. Now that lake is actually a volcanic crater. So that could blow at any minute. So our town is actually in the crater, our city. Now, my husband and I have a house in Rotorua, but we're on the side of a mountain called Aorangi or Nongataha. I don't know which. There's a couple of names for it. Aorangi and Nongataha. Could be the names of it. I'm not sure which one's which. But yeah, we live on the side of that. So, but however, the volcano crater, if that blows in Lake Rotorua, could affect us. Which could be very dangerous. However, talking about Green Lake, there's also another volcano near there, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but it also has a lake called Lake Tarawera. So Lake Tarawera, there's a mountain, it's called Mount Tarawera, the volcano actually is, that blew about 150 years or so ago. I don't know exactly when. I'll have to check that out for you guys though. Yeah, so that blew. And there were a couple of villages around those areas. One is now, was a tourist spot. Possibly still is. I haven't been out there for years, so I don't know. And you can actually walk around that village and have a look at all the stuff that they found underneath all the ash and stuff. Now, before there, you can actually drive there. So before there, I think it's about 10 minutes up the road, there's two lakes right next door to each other. So you have the Blue Lake and the Green Lake. The Blue Lake, anybody is allowed to go to. Anybody at all. You can swim in it, you can jet ski on it, you can do whatever you like on it. You can row, you can kayak, you can speedboat, I think there's still a raft there that we used to jump off as kids to go swimming on in the lake, in the Blue Lake. There is another lake called the Green Lake right next door, which nobody is actually allowed to access anymore because of the rubbish, and it is also what we here in New Zealand call tapu. Now, tapu stands for sacred in the English translation. So that lake is very sacred. There is a marae, or supposedly there was a marae, or what we call a pa, there, a little village buried there. With the whole eruption, the waters burst from Lake Tarawera into that valley where this village is, now buried underwater. There is also an island on that lake, which is also tapu, or sacred. You can't access that lake at all, not unless you get actual permission from someone who is from there. And it's very hard to find someone who is from there. So if anybody knows of someone who is from there, please let me know. If you are from there, please let me know. Please get in contact with me. Please comment on how I can get a hold of you. By either private message on Facebook or however. I would love to go there and document it. If the story is wrong that I'm telling, please, by all means, correct me. Because I don't like to be wrong about these sorts of things. I know how serious it can be for our native people to get the story right. So for everybody else, that place is tapu. And what I heard was that there were a few people swimming there or diving there to go and search for artifacts after the whole Mount Tarawera disaster. So, excuse me. So, with that, one of the people diving, or a few of them, I'm not too sure, again, they got pulled down as they were trying to come back up, and they died. So basically the legend is that if you go swimming in that lake and you try to dive down to the marae to get the treasures out from that village, you'll more than likely die. That is how sacred it is. The spirits of that village, or the guardians of that village, want those things to be left there. So, do not ever attempt to go swimming or anything on that lake, because you may just die. So that is the reason I wanted to ask for permission to go film there, because I don't want anything bad happening to me or to those that would be watching. I'd even be happy that if a person from there, that if they contacted me, for them to come with me, so they can tell the story, the right story, the correct story. Oh, I'm getting dry throat. So yeah, again. So I will be going somewhere soon. I was actually thinking of, excuse me. I was actually thinking of going to a place across Lake Rotorua called Hamarana. It's a little, very small town or suburb of Rotorua that I can go to and go to the springs there. I have walked through there so many times, and then one time I actually walked through there and I could feel the energy. Not just any energy, but a particular energy, and I'd like to go and see what's actually there one day soon, so you guys can come with me and have a look. And yeah, so that will be one of the random videos, if you like. And I could possibly go back there a bit more to discover what's there, if that's what you guys would like me to do. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted to say. So to those of you who haven't quite gotten to New Year's, I hope you have a really good New Year's Eve and an even better New Year of 2022 or 2022, whichever way you want to say it. But for now, I'm going to say see you later. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Happy Easter. And Merry Christmas. So I hope you guys have a really good one. Stay safe. Stay well. Be well. Keep kind. Love you guys. Catch you later.